Welcome back to JandJPickEm. My name is Josh. Last week I went 10-4, and my overall record's 102-50. That's another week of double-digit wins, bro. You already know the past 3 or 4 weeks we've been getting double-digit wins, and this is what we do for you guys. You guys already know the slogan: when we get double-digit wins, you get double-digit wins, and when you get double-digit wins, you win your pick'em.
My name is Juan. Last week I went 9-5, and my overall record is 94-58. Like Josh said, another week of double-digit wins.
Let's go.
It's basically a lock at this point. Of you all check out our picks, you know you're getting double-digit wins.
Yes, sir.
So now let's move on to our Week 11 picks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
To start off Thursday Night Football, we got the Commanders versus the Eagles. The Commanders had a chance to beat the Steelers last week, but, dude, that offsides called killed them, dude. That's why they lost against the Steelers. But they're still such a great team. Jaden Daniels is such a good quarterback. I think Brian Robinson, I don't know if he's going to play, but Austin Eckler had 2 touchdowns last week without him. And Scary Terry, this whole year we've been talking about him. Him and Jaden Daniels, such a great duo. And as for the Eagles, dude, what do we always say about the Eagles, bro?
They're stacked.
Dude, probably one of the best teams in the NFL right now. They're so good. Jalen Hurts is putting them on his back, bro. This guy's balling out. Dude, I think he had I don't know how many total touchdowns he had, but he had a good amount. This game is probably the second best game of this week. This is going to be such a hard game to choose. But I got the Philadelphia Eagles taking this game. Fly, Eagles, fly, bro. I think they're going to win this game, but it's going to be a close one. 2 very good teams. Offensively, they're both going to score a lot of points this game.
Yeah. For this one, call me crazy. I'm going to go with the Commanders. I'm going to go with the upset this week. Jaden Daniels, he's proved that, he can play at a high level. I understand, the Eagles, they're stacked. They got great key players on their team. But Terry McLaurin, he's balling out.
He is.
Jaden Daniels, he's on fire right now. And I think this week we're going to see a lot of upsets. I'm going to go with the Commanders. I think they should be able to get it done.
This is a crazy game. Let us know who you guys got winning Thursday Night Football.
And one more thing, the winner of this division will take first place.
First place, that is
so
right.
it is going to be a competitive matchup.
For our next game, we got the Colts versus the Jets. I expect this to be a surprising good game. The Jets last week, they got smoked by the Cardinals, man. They did horrible. I know I said that for them to win, Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson had to do really good that game, but they didn't do anything. Breece Hall didn't do anything. Aaron Rodgers, Juan, I know you love him. He was a Packer. He was amazing, but this is washed.
He is washed.
He's doing horrible. As for the Colts, they're kind of close with the Bills, but they ended up losing by 10 points. Joe Flacco threw 3 interceptions. He did throw 2 touchdowns too. JT, he's an amazing player. The thing about the Jets, bro, they're like that ex, bro. You're always going to go back to him, so that's what I'm doing today, bro. I'm going back with the Jets, bro. These dudes stink, bro, but they're playing at home. Honestly, a bunch of you guys are probably going to take the Colts, but I'm taking the Jets. I feel like their offense is going to do a lot better, and playing at home against a weak team like the Colts, I got them winning.
All right, for this one, I'm going to have to go with the Colts. Sheesh. I'm done going with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Every week, they're a great team. The only problem is they don't execute. They have the team for it, but they're not able to do anything. Last week, it was only 2 field goals that they scored, not a touchdown. With Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams, I don't know. I feel like I trust the Colts offense right now.
Yeah.
Joshua Downs. The other receiver.
Michael Pittman was out, but Alec Pierce had a touchdown.
Alex Pierce. There you go. Alec Pierce, he's a pretty good receiver. He's able to do just enough to help out the team. Jonathan Taylor, though, he's balling out.
JT.
I expect him to have a great game against the Jets. I don't know. Oh, and one more thing. The Jets' pass defense. They cannot stop a pass.
Dude, horrible,
so
man.
Joe Flacco might have a day.
Dude, it's going to be a crazy game. I got the Jets winning, and Juan has the Colts winning this week. For the next game, we got my Raiders versus the Dolphins. Honestly, this is going to be an ugly matchup, bro. I got the Dolphins smacking us. The Dolphins just beat the Rams. I feel like they look pretty good, especially defensively, dude. They had a bunch of sacks and no touchdown from the Rams because of the Dolphins' defense. And offensively, they're a great team. They didn't have a good offensive game, but I feel like against the Raiders, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Achane, I expect all these guys to go off. And for the Raiders, man, I don't even want to talk about them, bro. We got no quarterback.
First-round pick coming
First-round pick, Shador Sanders. We're waiting for you, bro. Vegas wants you. Bring your dad out here, too, bro. We don't care. Only thing that's going good for us, Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers, they're doing pretty good, so I expect them to have a big game this game, but I got the Dolphins winning. I think it's going to be an easy matchup for them.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins. The only good thing is that whenever I go with the opposite team, the Raiders always win, so it could be a close game. But yeah, I don't know. The Raiders, they haven't been playing great. The only thing that is going good for them is their tight end.
Brock Bowers.
Love him, man. He's a beast. Jacoby Myers as well. He's pretty good. I don't know. I feel like this might be a closer matchup than what you expect.
Yeah.
I think it might come down to maybe a last minute drive.
That'd be
The Dolphins aren't
crazy.
doing too great.
Yeah.
They have one more win than the Raiders, so it could be a
Surprising.
close game.
Yeah. It's going to be a close game, but we got the Dolphins both winning this week. For our next matchup, we got the Browns versus the Saints. The Browns are coming off their bye week, so they're looking a lot more healthy. The one thing I always talk about the Browns is Jameis Winston and their offensive line. Jameis Winston, last game against the Chargers, I think he threw 3 interceptions, got sacked 6 times. So if they want to win this game, their offensive line has to do a lot better. As for the Saints, no Chris Olave, no Rashid Shaheed, no problem, man. MVS balled out over 100 yards. He had a touchdown. But that's his one lucky game a year, dude. He's not going to have that game again, but the player I do expect to step up for the Saints is Alvin Kamara, dude. I love this guy. I feel like he's their offense right now since they have no other key players. So I got the Saints winning this one. Derek Carr should ball out, and I think they're going to beat the Browns.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, I feel like it's going to be a close game. For the Browns, Cedric Tillman, he's been balling out. In the past 3 games, he's had, really good stats. 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Crazy.
He's balling out right now. For the Saints, Derek Carr, he's playing a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the Saints. The only problem with them is that they have struggled to score in the red zone.
Yeah.
The Browns have struggled to score at all this season. Usually they only have like 2 touchdowns. Look at their pass. Actually, in general, all their games, this season, they have struggled to score touchdowns, and that's a big reason why I'm not going to go with them.
Yeah, this is going to be a close game, but we both got the Saints winning this game. For our next matchup, we got the Ravens versus the Steelers. This is a divisional matchup, amazing game. 2 great teams, offensively, the Steelers. We always talk about their defense, but George Pickens, crazy touchdown, dangerous. Russell Wilson's 3-0 as a Steeler, doing amazing. As for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson came back against the Bengals, who are a great offense. He had 4 touchdowns. Derrick Henry had a rushing touchdown. And, dude, both these teams are playing amazing. They're hot right now. I feel like this is a crazy game in Pittsburgh, but I'm going to go with the Ravens winning this game, dude. I feel like Lamar Jackson's going to continue being hot, and I feel like Derrick Henry's going to run that ball, and they're going to win this game.
Yeah, honestly, for this one, it's going to be a great matchup.
Yep.
It's a division matchup. Lamar Jackson, he's getting Mark Andrews a lot more involved.
That's very true.
But for this one, I'm going to go with the
Crazy.
Steelers. Russell Wilson, he's been balling out, and the number one reason I'm going with the Steelers is their defense.
Dude,
TJ Watt
crazy.
and now Preston Smith. Let's go, Steelers. We're going to be waving these flags out there.
Yes,
We're going to
sir.
get that dub. I'm already representing the Steelers right now. So, yeah, honestly, I think the Steelers, they're a great team. They might be making a good run for the playoffs.
They are.
And, yeah, I think they're gonna have a good game.
This is going to be a crazy game. Let us know who you guys got winning this divisional matchup. Next up, I feel like we have a pretty easy matchup. We got the Jaguars versus the Lions. For the Jaguars, at the point of this recording, we don't know what's happening with Trevor Lawrence. Most likely, Macaroni Jones is going to be in. Dude, not a great quarterback. Their whole team took a step down, dude. Brian Thomas Jr. didn't do anything. Evan Ingram didn't do much. Travis Etienne didn't do anything. With the quarterback change, their offense is horrible. And that's why the Lions are double-digit favorites, dude. They're such a great team. Came back against the Texans. Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions, dude, but they still balled out as a team. Their run game was amazing, but it was their defense, dude. They had a bunch of sacks, kept stopping the Texans, and they're going to do the same exact thing against the Jags. I got the Lions winning this week, and honestly, it's going to be an easy matchup. It could be a blowout.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Lions as well.
Yep.
They're the best team right now in the NFC. Maybe the top team right now in the NFL.
He's crazy.
The Jaguars, they're trash right now, especially now without Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
With Trevor Lawrence, they were able to keep the game close.
Sometimes,
But now,
yeah.
they might get blown out.
Yeah.
Even if Jared Goff throws 5 interceptions, they prove that they're still able to
He
win.
could probably throw 10 this game. They're chilling.
Yeah, the run game too. Honestly, that run game might ball out this week. If they get a couple touchdowns, they're going to be running that ball.
Yeah, we both got the Lions winning, and honestly, it's going to be a blowout. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Minnesota Vikings. I feel like this might be a surprisingly close game. The Vikings last week, they barely beat the Jaguars. They didn't do too good. Sam Darnold, 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. But TJ Hawkinson, I told everyone his second game back, he's going to do a lot better. Jefferson didn't have a great game, but against the Titans, I feel like he's going to have a great game too. And for the Titans, Calvin Ridley, 3rd week in a row where he's having a great game. He had 2 touchdowns. And Will Levis, he looked a lot better compared to Mason Rudolph. But, dude, their offensive line, 7 sacks, dude. I expect the Vikings to get a lot of pressure against them, especially with the trash offensive line. So I got the Minnesota Vikings winning this week, but something's telling me it could be a close matchup. I don't know why. I feel like Will Levis could have a great game, but I got the Vikings winning.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well. The Vikings, last week they didn't have a great game, so it could be a close matchup. They almost lost to the Jaguars without Trevor Lawrence, which is, no one expected that at all. Aaron Jones, he needs to step up. Justin Jefferson, I think he only had like three catches. He needs a lot more than that. He's a key player for that offense. TJ Hawkinson coming back.
Yep.
That's a huge upgrade for that offense.
100%.
For the Titans, Will Levis, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But, he's an all right quarterback. Yeah. He's mid. But, yeah, I don't know. The Titans, they're not known for winning. The NFC North has been handling the AFC South.
Oh, that's very true.
So the Vikings are most likely going to get the win.
Yeah, we both got the Vikings winning this week.
For the next game, we got my Green Bay Packers going up against the Chicago Bears.
Sheesh.
It's Bears week, And there's one thing that always happens is the Packers handling the Chicago Bears.
Automatic.
The Bears, they're a trash organization. I don't think we've lost to the Bears since 2018.
Crazy.
And one thing that's going to happen is Caleb Williams is going to be on the floor all game. Last week, I think they had
9 sacks.
9 sacks is crazy. This week, we might have a dozen. But yeah, overall, Jordan Love, he's playing great. Josh Jacobs, he's playing great. Our receivers, they've been balling out. And our defense is about to look amazing. Evan Williams and Jair most likely are not going to play. But it don't matter. We're playing the Bears. The Bears, they're not great, like I said. Bears still suck. I'm going with my Green Bay Packers. We should be able to beat them at home like we always do.
Yeah, it's a division game, so I expect it to be a lot closer than Juan thinks.
This is not going to be a close game. We always handle the Bears.
The one thing I will say, Caleb Williams has been playing horrible. He had some great games in the beginning of the season, but now we're getting to where the games matter, and it's getting tough for him. And his receivers, dude, I never know who's going to be the number one receiver for that team. Sometimes it's Keenan Allen, sometimes it's Ndunze, sometimes it's DJ Moore, but DJ Moore, man, he's doing horrible right now. If the Bears want to win, he has to have a great game, and DeAndre Swift. But for the Packers, Jordan Love, he has a turnover problem, but he's getting a lot of touchdowns too.
Yeah.
I expect Jaden Reed.
He's a risk taker.
He's a risk taker, and against the Bears, I feel like he's going to have a great game. I got the Packers winning. I'm 4-0 when I put on the cheese head.
Let's go.
I'm going to be 5-0. The Packers own the Bears, bruh.
We own them.
Bruh, Packers are going to win this one. Go, Pack, go.
Go, Pack, go. We should be able to get that dub.
Let's go. Next up, we have the Rams versus the Patriots. This is a Super Bowl rematch, but this time the Rams are going to win instead of the Patriots. The Rams didn't play too good against the Dolphins, but their offense is way better than the Patriots' offense. They have 2 key players, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. They did really great, and Kyron Williams is going to have a great game. I got the Rams easily beating the Patriots. The one thing I will say about the Patriots, 9 sacks last week. Their defense played amazing, and Drake May, he's not the best quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback. I feel like the thing for the Patriots is you just got to develop him. You got to give him experience, let him get more snaps, and I feel like that's what he's doing with the Patriots. And I got the Rams winning this one. It should be a really easy matchup, so I got the Rams winning.
For this one, I feel like both teams are very inconsistent, and they have been all season. The Patriots, they beat the Bengals, and then they lose to the Jets, So
crazy.
You got to find out what week they're going to step up, what week they're not. For this one, I think I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
What?
I know this sounds like a crazy pick,
That's
but the Patriots always win these random games. Their defense is great. I don't know. It sounds like a crazy pick, but the Rams, they couldn't do anything with Puka, and I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
You good, bro?
I've gone with the Patriots before, and they let me down, but hopefully this week they don't let me down.
Bro, if the Patriots win, you gotta give Juan props, bro, because that's a crazy pick.
It's a crazy pick. I got a lot of upsets this week.
I got the Rams winning. Juan has the Patriots winning. Let us know who you guys got winning down below. Next up, we have the Falcons versus the Broncos. This is going to be a really good matchup. I always talk smack about Bo Nix, but last game, 2 touchdowns. He did pretty good. And Courtland Sutton, he's becoming the number 1 receiver for them. He had a touchdown. And Esteem, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but rookie running back, he had the most carries. And I feel like he's going to be their number 1 running back going on throughout the season. As for the Falcons, they lost to the Saints because it's a division matchup. The Saints really wanted to win that game. But I still trust in Kirkle Chains, Drake London. Bijan had 2 touchdowns. I feel like they're going to play really good. They're coming off a loss. So I got the Falcons winning this game. But honestly, the Broncos are playing good. They almost beat the Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs. They just didn't make that last field goal. So I feel like the Broncos are going to put up a good fight. But I got the Falcons winning this game.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Broncos. Honestly, they should have won last week.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, he put the team in a position to win the game.
did really
but
good.
the only problem is the NFL's rigged, and the Chiefs ended up winning.
Yep.
But for this one, I expect the Broncos to step up. Bo Nix, you guys are gonna see this. He's a great player.
He really
Honestly,
is.
I did talk smack about him earlier in the season,
We
but
both did.
he proved me wrong. He showed me that he's a great quarterback. And one thing is, he is tough. He looks confident when he's out there.
Yeah.
For the Falcons, I know they're a great team. They got their key receiving team.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be an upset. Like I said, this is gonna be a week with lots of upsets.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Yeah, this is going to be a really tough matchup. Let us know who you guys got winning down below. For our next matchup, we have the Seahawks versus the 49ers. It's going to be in Levi Stadium. It's going to be a crazy game. The Niners, I feel like they're playing pretty well. It was a close matchup against the Bucks, but Jake Booty ended up clutching it out for them. And CMC, he's back, dude. 39 rushing yards, not that great, but 68 receiving yards. Him, Ricky Purcell, Juwan Jennings, great people in the offense. And I feel like they're going to continue to do good against the Seahawks. Seahawks are healthy now, though. DK Metcalf should be coming back. Geno Smith didn't do good the last time he played, but I expect him to have a way better game. Kenneth Walker's such a great running back. I expect this to be a really great game, but I got the Niners squeezing it out with a really close win. So I got the Niners winning this game, but I feel like it's going to be a really close matchup against the Seahawks.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
I feel like they need a win if they want to, win the division and make a run for the playoffs.
It's a tough division.
Brock Purdy, he's been balling out. And there's one thing I've been seeing these past couple years is the Niners smacking the Seahawks.
Always
the
happens.
Seahawks, I don't think they've won since 2000.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So yeah, I got the Niners winning this one. McCaffrey coming back is a huge
huge upgrade for them.
Yeah, huge upgrade for that offense. I feel like, the only way that the Seahawks do come close is because it is a divition matchup.
Yeah, that's true.
Division matchups are always a lot closer. Geno Smith, he's been playing really good.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf, he's coming back.
Yep.
But other than that, even DK Metcalf, he's not fully healthy to come back. I think Smith-Njigba, he should be able to help out. He balled out. How many yards last week?
Dude, over 100, 2 touchdowns. Did amazing, dude.
Yeah, he had a crazy game, but anyways, I'm still going to go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, we both got the Niners winning this matchup. Next up, we have the Chiefs versus the Bills. Instant classic. This is such a good rivalry. The Bills, Josh Allen hasn't been playing that great. 2 interceptions last game, but he ran for a touchdown. James Cook got a touchdown too, I think. And Amari Cooper, I expect him to come back. I don't know if he is, but if he does, dude, I expect him to have a great game with the Bills. As for the Chiefs, man, the Cowboys are America's team. It's the Chiefs, but they're America's team. Everyone loves them. I feel like everyone has them winning this game. They have the refs, they have Roger Goodell, they have everyone, bro. Like, these dudes are probably going to win this game because they have such a great team too. But I got the Bills winning this game. I'm going with the upset. I know the Bills are favored, but I feel like everyone has the Chiefs winning. The Bills are mad that they always lose to the Chiefs. This is a game that they want to win, and they're at home. It's going to be a cold game. I got the Bills beating Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah, for this one, if it was a postseason game, I would be going with the Chiefs.
Same
but
here.
This time, it's a regular season game. Josh Allen is 3-1 in the regular season. So, yeah, for that reason, I'm going to go with the Bills. The Chiefs, they got the refs on their side. They got Taylor Swift on their side. But Josh Allen, he's been playing great. I've been saying this all season. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe the best quarterback right now in the NFL.
It's doing good.
And, yeah, I'm going to go with the Bills. One thing is that, every time we I feel like there's not the Chiefs haven't gave us a reason yet to go up against them.
That's true.
But, the refs are always on their side. We might see, a little weird...
Bunch of flags, bro.
Yeah, bunch of flags, some weird calls, some blocked field goals at the end. But, yeah, we're going to go with the Bills. Hopefully the refs, don't
help us
interfere.
out, bro. Yeah.
Help out the Bills this week.
You heard it here first. JandJPickEm has the Chiefs getting their first loss of the season.
Yep.
For Sunday Night Football, we have the Bengals versus the Chargers. I think this is going to be a surprisingly good game. The Bengals, they almost beat the Ravens last week. Joe Burrow threw 4 touchdowns. Jamar Chase for the case, 3 touchdowns, bro. They're doing amazing offensively, but it's just their defense. They have to stop the pass, stop the run, and for them to win this game, they have to do that against the Chargers. Justin Herbert, he's doing just enough to win games for them. I think the past 5 weeks, they're 4-1. They're doing really good. McConkey, I feel like he's going to continue doing good. Quinton Johnson had a touchdown last week. I expect them to do really good too. And J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, I feel like they're going to continue doing really good for them to win this game. But I'm going to go with the upset. I got the Bengals winning. I know they're not favored this game for some reason, but Joe Burrow, I feel like he's doing amazing. I feel like their offense isn't do just enough to win this game.
For this one, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Honestly, Jamar Chase, he says it. He's always open.
Always
and Joe
open,
Burrow,
dude.
he's gonna get some touchdowns to him, but it doesn't matter if that defense isn't gonna step up.
Yep.
Justin Herbert, he should be able to use his receivers. Quentin Johnson,
Yep.
McConkey.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to step up. But one thing about the Bengals is, they have the team, they're able to score, but that defense really needs to step up.
Gotta get
it
some
could be a
stops.
close game,
Yeah.
The Bengals, they need a win. The Chargers, they're
Badly.
4-1 the past 5 weeks.
Yep.
And I feel like, they're a team that's a little underrated right now. I haven't been going for them
Yeah.
just because,
I've been
sometimes they're a
sleeping
little
on them.
suspect. But this week, I'm gonna go with them, and I think they should be able to get the win.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good matchup. Let us know who you guys got winning this game. For Monday Night Football, we have the Texans versus the Cowboys. No one on the Cowboys did good last week, dude. After Dak leaving, no quarterback's doing good. They even put Trey Lance there because they're so desperate, and that dude's buns, bro. He didn't do anything for them. CeeDee Lamb, I'm super intrigued about him. I don't know what's going to happen. New quarterback, is he going to get the ball this game? I don't know what's going to happen, dude. But
Time to trade him.
honestly, trade him. Jerry Jones, sell the team, bro. You're not doing anything for them. It's looking bad for the Cowboys right now. And you're playing against the Texans, who put up a good fight against the Lions. They came up just short, but I feel like their offense is still good. And Nico Collins should finally be coming back. He had a hamstring
Hopefully.
injury. He came out of IR, but they ruled him out the game. But I think he's gonna come back. And if Nico Collins is back, CJ Stroud and Nico Collins, like, dude, they're such a great duo. I feel like they're gonna do really good this game. And I got the Texans win this game. It shouldn't be close at all.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going with the best team in Texas, and that's the Houston Texans.
Oh, that's right.
The Cowboys, they Cooper Rush only had like 45 yards
Nothing,
passing. That's not even quarterback stats right there. But yeah, overall, the Texans, they're a great team. Nico Collins, if he comes back, that should
Yeah.
be able to help them out.
Dude, crazy.
Honestly, they should have won last week
Yeah.
with all those interceptions, but they didn't take
Yep.
advantage of it. CJ Stroud, he needs to actually get some touchdowns.
Yeah.
I seen his mom was a little mad because people are blaming him for that loss.
Yeah.
But come on, if your team gets 5 turnovers, you need to score.
Oh,
and I
easily.
expect them to do that against the Cowboys, who are really, they're weak right now. They got a lot of
Yeah,
injuries.
not a great
and
team.
The Texans should be able to get the win.
Yeah, we both got the Texans winning and expect their defense to step up. Next up, we have our spreads of the week. For my spreads, I got the Jets minus 3.5. I got the Packers minus 6, and I got the Falcons plus 2.5.
All right, so for my spreads, let's make some money.
Let's go.
I'm going to go Raiders plus 7.5, Saints minus 1, and Bills minus 2.5.
Hey, let's make this money. And now for the best segment of the week, parlay of the week. This
Kinda
is where
cash out.
this is where you cash out and make some money. So for my parlay, I got the Packers, I got the Lions, and I got the Jets.
For my parlay, I got the Packers, I got the Niners, and I got the Texans. That's a winning parlay right there.
Hey, let's cash out. Thank you guys for watching our Week 11 picks. I feel like this is going to be a great week for us. There's going to be a lot of upsets, a lot of crazy divisional matchups. One more thing, like I mentioned last time, sometimes we do switch our picks, so stay tuned to our Instagram story. That's where we're going to tell you guys at least 1 hour before game time if we switch any of our picks and for us to make you guys the most money possible.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram, JandJPickEm, and let's make some money.
Let's go,
we've been
dude.
cashing out with you guys, so let's make some more money. This was Juan,
This was Josh.
and this was JandJPickEm.